Hey, what's crack-a-lacking? It's your boy Broshmo. Just in case you did not know, so game just kicked off. I got my breakfast, some bacon and banana bread. Hopefully you're having a lovely Sunday. Happy Halloween weekend. Got my coffee good to go too. And we're going to start with Ohio State with the football. Got your votes up in the poll. Let's have a good game. By the way, what's crack-a-lackin'? It's your boy Broshmo, just in case you did not know so. Go ahead, become a bro and subscribe if you haven't already. Like the stream, always helps out. Got my prospect rankings. They finally all got pushed out this last week. I guess the finale was yesterday. Hopefully y'all enjoyed that. And yeah, in terms of baby alert, no baby yet. Oh, is this like a whiteout game? It ain't a whiteout game. It might be a whiteout game. Oh, what a shot by Stroud. Oh, they're calling it incomplete. That was a good effort by Marvin Harrison. No, that's could have probably placed that better, but is what it is. Let's go ahead end this poll. Majority of y'all think Ohio State will be the victors. Oh, excuse me. All right, 3rd and 10. Stroud out of the shotgun. He's going deep again. He's got a guy. That's Marvin Harrison. My gosh, that guy's going to be such a good receiver in the NFL. Who was that on one-on-one coverage? I think that was Keene. Thank you, Eric. We thought she was going to give birth Thursday, and it was wild because if you didn't know, if you don't follow me on Twitter, my car got stolen Tuesday night, and they found it Thursday. So I'm here getting this sucker towed because there's no keys left in it. It's a mess. It's probably never going to be driven again. I'll just say that. And she tells me, hey, man, I'm having contractions. I was like, oh, this is great. I'm getting my car towed. Right now we got the one car. So, like, she's, like, stranded. But luckily her mom came and helped her out. Stroud. Ooh, nice dump off. Stover's a guy I need to check out. I haven't watched a lot of Ohio State this year. Just yet. Heard Zach Harrison's doing good things. Haven't looked into Tommy Eichenberg. Heard Stover's doing good. So, I mean, to be fair, I looked at the offensive line a little bit. Because, I mean, that's all to watch, right? Stroud and the offensive line in terms of the offense. These receivers aren't eligible or draft eligible. If Sean Yu has a good game against Harrison, he's my tackle 1. I mean, he might be a lot of people's tackle 1 regardless. Like, he's going to be up there. Nothing on the ground for Henderson. Oh, let's get this Zaratek going. All his attempts are deep throws. I mean, you could only do what's asked of. Oh, thank you, observations. You could only ask what to do in the offense. I mean, the guy's got ideal size and an NFL arm. I mean, he's been, for the most part, he's been more mistake-free. You always love to see, it's going to be 3rd and long. I mean, when it's 3rd and long, you have to take deep shots, right? But for the most part, I mean, this dude's big-time throws ahead of his turnover-worthy throws. Ball placement could be better, but we know this man could dump that sucker along the sideline, in the end zone. Like, not a top 5 quarterback. I think that's a stretch. I think at that point you might just be hated. But everyone to each their own. Who was the Northwestern safety that transferred? Oh, it was oh, he got a pick six? Joseph, Brandon Joseph? Nice, dude. I love Brandon Joseph. Not having the year I hope, but pick six helps. I think he had 2 pick sixes back in 2020. Back when I loved him. Third and 15. Holy moly. Let me get in on this bacon. Keela, you're not getting bacon. I gotta keep you healthy, girl. All right, Stroud, 3rd and 15. He's dumping over the middle. You gotta imagine maybe this is 4 down territory. Dude, why not go for the kill shot? Jair Brown. There you go. Akila, calm down, girl. Where's Gojo? Oh, Gojo's back there. Oh, they are going for the field goal. I like to see teams start aggressive. I mean, that's a good pass if you view it as 4 down territory. Oh, he got it. 3-0. Yeah, Smith Njigba's not playing. He's still being hampered by the hammy. He didn't practice all week. Gila, you're not getting bacon. No, don't do that. Don't beg. Here, let me scroll this sucker down. Before they drop the stream because I'm showing ads on accident. Keela, you're not getting any. Get off my lap. The one time you want to be in a video, it's because you're being a hungry girl. Golly, Keela. Don't talk crap. Don't talk crap. I am interested watching this Ohio State defense. I'm doing good, Izzy. Thank you for asking. Because I haven't watched much of them this year yet. If I give you one piece, you're going to keep asking for more. What up, Brian? Oh, you took Ohio State plus 21.5? Honestly, no. Remember how that Michigan game started out? That Michigan-Penn State game? Wasn't it like 14-3 Penn State and then Michigan just rolled? You don't have to be in here, Akila. Yeah, I heard about the Brand Joseph pick six. Oh, God. Oh. Excuse me, Akila. Stop. If I give you a piece, I'm going to have to give Gojo a piece. Gojo's not begging. Gojo, for once, is being a good dog. Purebred good boy. All right, let's see how Penn State looks offensively. I'm not encouraged. Well, what team you think has the highest chance of getting C.J. Stroud? Praying Carolina gets them from Lexington. I mean, currently Houston's probably the favorite. I mean, we're halfway through the season. So, draft order is gonna change, believe it or not. Oh, big run! I mean, there's just so much room. Tequila, stop. You had breakfast. We're through three players who helped their stock the most this year. Mine are Hyatt, Hooker, Gibbs. I'd say Fashanu, just being a first-time starter. Hyatt definitely, because coming into the year I had to Hyatt as a mid-round pick. But y'all know how they have pictures on the sideline, like they'll have like poster boards, and kind of it's symbolic of it's like symbolic of like the concept, the play call, and whatnot, the personnel. I'm pretty sure they had RVD on one of that. There was definitely the Burger King, King. Gibbs, everyone already thought was gonna be like a early day 2 fringe first. Hyatt, I came in with the mid-round pick. He definitely helped it out, and for the most part, it was because the concussion slowed him down last year. So, what should have been a breakout year wasn't. Oh, dude, calm down, bruh. Ian, Stroud is a lot different than the Ohio State quarterbacks of quarterbacks past. He does not operate with the same skill set as guys like Haskins, Fields. Oh, that was a bad throw by Clifford. Maybe it was intentional overthrow. Who's some other quarterbacks? Troy Smith, JT Barrett. He doesn't like to run the football. He likes to operate inside the pocket. He's shown the ability to process the field quickly, get the ball out quick, but also at the same time, he is willing to take the deep shot. All right, 3rd and 9. So they got Zach Harrison lined up on the right side. So not against Fashanu. Batted interception. It looked like they were going for a screen because Fashanu faded the edge and tried to go straight for the second level. Honestly, if they got that pass off, I think that screen would have went for a first down. Dang, Zach Harrison having big ears. Okay, Shy. If you don't care what nobody says, then fine. We won't talk about it. Hendon Hooker definitely helped his draft stock a ton. The run defense has been really good for Penn State today. Trying to think of guys that I kind of viewed lower. Have really come out and emerged. Nah, I'm eating bacon, bruh. I got bacon and banana bread. The Northwestern edge. I was a bit lower on him because the lack of an all-around game, but he's really cleaned it up this year. He's probably a day 2 guy. It's like Aditamiye. I don't know. I don't have his name down just yet. All right, 3rd and 6. Oh, they got Harrison on Porter. Or they got Porter on Harrison. They call a screen, dude. How boring. Oh, that's missed. DTR? I don't know. I still question if DTR is a quarterback in the NFL. But he's probably like mid to late day 3. Well, Marvin Harrison's better than a hell lot of receivers. That's not really saying much. It's like saying Chris Olave's having a really good year in the NFL. But Jamar Chase is better. Like, no freaking duh, dude. Get out of here with that. Patrick Mahomes, he's an alright quarterback, but he's not better than Tom Brady. We're looking at careers. It's like that type of statement. I feel like that's kind of like it's like you're comparing him to a likely top 10 pick in 2024. Oh, Keela's depressed because I won't give her bacon. Andrew, I'm not that far ahead. I'm looking at 2023. I ain't gonna start looking at 2024 just yet. I can make some guesstimates on quarterbacks I think will be first rounders, but I'm not looking at the 2024 draft just yet. Assuming Ewers will be in that conversation if he takes that next step. You have Caleb Williams, and depending on who returns. Actually showing this game on YouTube. I don't know what that means. Yeah, Marvin Harris would be a first round pick. Okay, what reminds you of RG3? I feel like there's a little bit of that. Big arm guy who can run the football. All right, Penn State's defense has made some big stops. Now, can the offense not turn the ball over? Keela, you're breathing so heavy on me. Gojo, you just did my business, bro. Man, Franklin's been there for 9 years already. I remember when he was coaching Vandy. Golly. All right. Shotgun. They hand it off. Allen going for like 7. If the Cowboys move on from Zeke, do you think Zach Charbonnet pick up in the second is a good move? I might look for a more complete running back. Oh, what kind of throw was that? But like Tony Pollard's also a free agent, so it's like depends what they do with that. Like especially if you let Pollard walk, then I feel like you need to look for a more complete guy. Oh, picked off. John Clifford, get him out of here. Golly. Holy moly. Wild. I feel like we really haven't gotten a good look at this Ohio State defense. Because they keep forcing turnovers. All right, let's do a quick scoreboard. See what's going on around college football. Because, yo, West Virginia, they're up 7-0 on TCU. Don't sleep on the Mountaineers, man. This is a team, they could create a lot of points. They are coming off a tough loss, though, last week against Texas Tech. Notre Dame, tied up at 7. So Notre Dame, Syracuse, that's an interesting one. Got Arkansas up 3-0 or down 3-0 to Auburn. Oklahoma up 3-0 on Iowa State. You got UConn. Jamara up 10-0 on Boston College. Dark days for Boston College. All right, we got Georgia Tech, Florida State tied up. Houston's USF tied up. Toledo, Eastern Michigan. This is a game to watch. Toledo's down their quarterback. I feel like Eastern Michigan has the edge. Miami up. About to be up 7-0 on Akron. Kool-Aid McKinstry. He's fine. Like, I'm not like, I haven't been wowed by him. Like, the dude gets blown up a lot. But, like, he blows a lot of coverage. But now Eli Rickson, like, he came out, put up probably his best performance of the year. He's just too hot and cold. I don't know. Check him out next year. What's up, Cameron? Dude, Anthony Richardson having to face Georgia. Godspeed. Stroud going over the middle to Harrison again. Do you scout unbiased, or do you have some reservations with some schools like Ohio State quarterbacks? The only thing I take into account is scheme. I don't care if this team. Oh, do they have they been like, again, Ohio State, teams like Ohio State, Alabama, who haven't been really able to produce winning quarterbacks at the NFL level, or at least have a run on it. Again, kind of jury's out on Jalen Hurts and Tua Tagovailoa. But, like, I don't do that. I feel like you get stuck helmet scouting, you're going to end up missing some guy. Ooh, Harrison Smith. Harrison Jr. But I don't do that. Unless it's something with the scheme, I don't do that. JT Turn? I don't know who JT Turn is. I look for a good bit of chaos in today's college football action. We'll see. Maybe a team like Tennessee gets upset by Kentucky because they get caught looking ahead to Georgia. Could happen. Justin Fields is good. Fields has not proved that yet. He has not proved that yet. I'm still in on my boy. I like him a lot, but Fields, you can't. I don't know. There's still a lot more we need to see. Yeah, a lot of people are like a Marvin Harris, dude is cooking. Touchdown TCU, nice, tied up the game. Thoughts on Xavier Hutchinson? Go check out my wide receivers video. Go check out my wide receivers video. Tay Barber, I know Tay Barber's a little small, ain't he? Oh, I don't know Trayshawn Holden. I don't know who that is. There's a lot of guys I haven't gotten to. Can't scout everybody just yet. You know, I'm going little by little. Especially if I can't find all 22 on like these group of 5 guys. I was like, ooh, they play well. What do they look? What have they look like? Can't find good all 22. All I could go off is old games, one camera angle. It's kind of tough. College basketball sweeps the country around March Madness season. Yeah, I don't know. I used to be really into March Madness. I'm a wee bit less. So many broken brackets because of Arizona. Hey, we're a top 5 team. Yet we will never kiss the Sweet 16. I know that's changed recently, but like if you go back like if you go outside of the previous, I would say like last 3 seasons, like they've been outed before the Sweet 16 so many times. Has anything been resolved yet with Adam Anderson? I looked into it like I feel like a month ago. It's a legal process, man. It's taking long and it's weird. You go look it up yourself. There's a lot of there's a lack of DNA evidence. No, there's not. Okay, then can we see the DNA evidence? That's private. We cannot show that to the public. Okay, but what about me, who I'm trying to get my client? I don't know. It's wonky. You can go read it up yourself. Eli's gonna be a top 10 or a top 20 pick by the end of the season. We'll see. I think Keyshawn Booty definitely could be still a first rounder. Oh, he's number 11. Oh, okay, hold it. So the cat that's in the slot majority of the time for Bama. Okay. That rings a lot more bells. I don't know. Bama's been weird with their receivers this year. Fluctuating between them, so Smith might fall out the first round. He proved a lot last year. I don't know. He might fall, but I don't know if he falls out of the first in this type of receiver class. Oh, Gojo. Scared me, dude. Yeah, I got quarterback ranking videos out. I have literally just pushed out all my mid-season rankings videos. You could go check those out. What do you think about Shadir Sanders? Uh, like he's even gonna get drafted since he plays for Jacksonville or Jackson State. All right, to be fair, I haven't checked out Jackson State this year. I know they're undefeated. I hear he's lining up. I hear the receiver there is quite good too. But I haven't got to Jackson State, so I couldn't tell you much outside of what I've seen in highlight, like recap highlights. Oh, what if it's not Tennessee that looks ahead next week, but Georgia? That'd be wild. Check out Malik Neighbors when you get a chance. Top 5 wide receiver next year. Is Neighbors the LSU guy? LSU. Okay, yeah. Does he play in the slot a lot for LSU? I'm not sure. I have to go back watch it. Pick for Baylor versus Tech. I think Baylor wins plus 14. Is that at home? Is it or is Baylor going to Tech? I don't know, man. I have a hard time trusting Baylor since that BYU loss. Only because it destroyed my parlay. Oh man, playing on blue up in there for that's funny. LSU's gonna beat Bama next week. Godspeed. They do gotta go to Death Valley. Baylor's going to Tech. I think it's Tech's homecoming also. I don't know about that one. Yeah, Devin Witherspoon's pretty good. This corner class is actually really solid, I think. Just start running the ball more. Only put the ball in Sean Clifford's hands when you have to. All right, they go with a nice, safe swing pass. There we go. Yeah, a lot of rookies are playing pretty good. I don't think Spencer Rattler comes out this year. He's still got another year of eligibility. Wow. How you throw a wide receiver screen with 0 to no room? AR good return for another year. It's hard to tell. All right, 2nd and 7. Hit it off. Goes for like a yard, maybe 2. Now they have to put the ball in Clifford's hands. Move on from Dak after his contract ends. I don't know. Let's just watch how he plays first. I know his only 2 games this year haven't been encouraging, but one was against a really good Bucks defense at the time, and then he just returned from injury, so against Detroit. So let's just wait on that one. Oh, Clifford going down. Oh, just out the reach. What is that, Tinsley? Oh, Harrison Wallace. Despite leaving the leading rusher in NCAA, Chase Brown. Dude, it's a good running back class. Chase Brown's fine. Just doesn't do much. Like, he just doesn't have that dynamic stink to him, you know? You're gonna be playing the yeah, I'm gonna be playing. I'm hoping to do it on the channel. Well, he said when the contract is up. What a bounce. Dude, that thing wanted to go to the end zone. Straight shot to the end zone. All right, this is the Penn State I expected to see. Still, it was Detroit. They had the worst defense in the league. I mean, yeah, but the dude's coming back from a hand injury on the thrown hand. I'm willing to give the benefit of the doubt. I'm not going to write him off for one game. Is Brock Bowers better than Kyle Pitts? I don't know. That's tough. I lean no. In terms of being a prospect, I lean no. But pretty close. That was a good pass blocking by the running back. Yeah, that's the thing. I don't know if I'll play it on the channel or if I'll make another channel for it. I don't know. I'll let y'all know. I mean, we got till July to figure that out, so. Wow, Stroud actually ran the football. I know, rare. Yeah, Malik Cunningham definitely feels like he's changing positions. Williams is down. No. Oh. That sucks. Mayan Williams down. Irako, are you being Yeah, Irako, are you you're making a dig at my Hurricanes right now? Everybody knows how Van Dyke's doing. Oh, Cooks get traded. Not a bad contract, but he has a lot of drops this year. I mean, Cooks is still a good player. He's proven, you know. Hey, what up, Trace? I can tell you what I want. Oh, for the Dolphins? Man, what would I want for the Dolphins? Like, I wouldn't mind bringing Isaiah Wynn in on a trade, depending on how much he costs. But like in general, straight up, I'm a Jeff Wilson fantasy owner, so I would like to see Jeff Wilson get traded. Honestly, that's the trade I want to happen most right now. Let's see. Oh yeah, no, Tyler Van Dyke. He's had good games here and there, but I think he went down with injury. Nah, I don't think they should not move off. Like, the Hurricanes should not be ready to start a new quarterback. Especially, you saw how bad Jake whatever his face did against Duke last week. that Jason Samoa? It is. No, haven't had the baby yet. That's why I'm streaming today. I'm going to. I'm going. Oh, you're going to. Oh, I'm going to draft. Been eating up your content to get ready. Oh, so you okay? You're physically going to the draft, TJ? That's lit, dude. I want to eventually. It's just that's something that's just gonna be in the future. There's just so much content I gotta put out during that time. I unfortunately don't have the time to do it. If I were able to go to the draft, I wouldn't be able to push out all that content that I do. Big field goal for a TD for Oklahoma. That's what's up. Dominic. Hey, didn't I make the MJF reference in one of the prospect videos? Oh, I bet you. I'm trying to remember which. I'm pretty sure it was probably when I was talking about Quentin Johnston. I feel like if I was going to make that reference, it'd be for Quentin Johnston because he has that mentality. I'm better than you, and you know it. Golly. Who do I think has the most potential in the entire draft? What position do you think it's heavy on? Holy moly, dude. Most potential? Shoot, man. I mean, if we're talking from a quarterback standpoint, honestly, Levis is kind of up there. Levis and Stroud got a lot of potential. You could talk about Anthony Richardson, but I mean, a lot of that, has not come together yet. Keely Ringo, I think, has a ton just from a physical and athletic standpoint. What am I thinking of? Will Anderson, Miles Murphy are studs. Deepest position of the draft? Is it running back? It might be running back. Edge is really deep right now. Edge is really deep. New England so close to you. Nice. Texans may get Bryce Young. Yeah, Bryce Young could very much fall because of that size. Who in the first round outside of quarterbacks would you build your team around in this year's draft? Will Anderson. Oh, hit in the backfield. What a stop. Do I think DJ comes back for his senior season? Let's see how he bounces back. Let's wait a game. I don't want to say this in the heat of the Syracuse debacle, because outside of that, he's had a really good year. So let's wait. Let's see him one game. Let's get a feel for it before we can make that call. Most underrated prospect that nobody is talking about in this year's draft. Oh, okay. Maya Williams is walking on his own power, so that's good to see. Is it Trey Benson? The Florida State running back? I feel like there's something special about that kid. I really do. No, the Bears cut Reggie Robertson from the practice squad. I love Reggie Robertson. That's the thing, man. People gotta know. You can like a lot of these guys in college. They end up being practice squad guys. Their life. Dude, Parker Washington. Look at that moves. He's like a running back with the ball in his hands. It's so nuts. Hey, John, my favorite Lions fan. How are you doing, my friend? Not that numbers matter, but Carter don't got dominant numbers, and I think like when sacks go. Oh, okay, that's fair. Okay, to be fair, Carter hasn't played a lot this year because I think it was a knee injury. So that's kind of like, oh, what the heck? Strange. Dude, get that guy out of the game. I know he's your best tight end, but. There he is, out of the game. How do you do that, man? Good game by Singleton on first down. Not relevant to the game, but do you think Henderson will sneak in the back half of the first round? Is it Travion? The Ohio State running back. Because he's probably going to be running back one next year. What do you think about Trevor Lawrence? I see something about him having the most fumbles ever in one game. Dude, I've been saying... Tinsley, good game. I've been saying this about like Trevor Lawrence. Right now, he's feast or famine. When he's on it. When he's not, ugh. The problem with Fields to me is he went to the worst possible team. Could be fair. Don't know if we'll see another big name dealt before the trade deadline. Fingers crossed. I'm hoping it's Jeff Wilson because I have him in fantasy. How would you rate this quarterback class? The top of it's not like it has been in recent years. Like it's good, don't get me wrong, but it's not like, oh. But you get to day 2, there's a lot of quality players, I think, at the corner position. So I'd say it's like above average. Hope the Saints trade Alvin Kamara. Yeah, fat chance. Trade Alvin Kamara. Yeah, Porter's been pretty quiet today, which is typically good for a corner. He's only been matched up, I think, a couple of times on Harrison, though. I hope we can trade Claypool for a second. No. Dude, Parker Washington. Dude, Parker, okay. Parker Washington, you're top 50. Parker Washington, you're top 50. Parker Washington, top 50 prospect. This guy's a running back at the wide receiver position. He's doing this on the outside. Jeez. My gosh, dude. He's like, oh, did somebody hit me? Oh, you say 2 people hit me? I didn't feel a thing. Literally Parker Washington right now. Holy crap, dude. I was impressed with Parker Washington last week. Wow. Let's see. No, Hendon Hooker. Oh yeah, Hendon Hooker could definitely like. There's gonna be people that really like him. Like I feel better about him in the second round, but if you're like if you're a quarterback team that, or if you're a team that thinks you're just a quarterback away, and you just want a guy that can come in and kind of like operate within your system, you know, doesn't have like the highest of high upsides, then yeah. Honestly, I think the Bucks, though they might be too high at this point. What's going on with the game cast? I don't know. What's going on with the game cast? It says touchdown, but I've been talking. Johnston's cooking West Virginia. Nice. Oh yeah, no. You know a corner's doing their job if you don't hear their name. Hooker throw. Okay, his deep balls sail though. That dude can't throw on a rope past 20 yards, which isn't a problem. I just wish he was more accurate underneath. Again, plays in a scheme that affords him a lot of space. There's that margin of error. Is QB after this? Well, no, I think a lot of people are going to take Levis over Hooker regardless. Just because of the upside. All right, let's do a quick scoreboard. Hey, Miami, Virginia are underway. Ooh, Tate Barber got a long touchdown. Okay. And Quentin Johnson just got a 55-yarder. So, yeah, that game should be a shootout. Notre Dame's up 14-7. Arkansas come roaring back 14-3. Honestly, I'm curious if a lot of these guys end up staying for Arkansas. Because they also had the raw end of the deal when it came to their schedule this season. Very tough schedule this year for Arkansas. Oklahoma's up 10-3. Again, don't sleep on Iowa State, man. They are the best 4-loss team in college football. UConn still up 10-3. We got Florida State up 7-3. Look at this shootout, 21-14. Choo. Eastern Carolina looks like they might take the field goal, take a 7-point lead. Miami, Ohio's up 7-3. That's all I got for you. Ohio State's returning the kickoff. Oh, excuse me. I was asking as a Giants fan, and I think it makes sense. With Hamilton, Hamilton. With Daniel Jones honestly playing all right, like keep in mind Daniel Jones has got upside to him. That was the thing. I don't know if he'll ever attain that upside. You know, because he's still kind of a so-so decision maker. And a lot of what Brian DeBoer is doing is to eliminate the need for Jones to have to go through a lot of reads and just allowing him to throw with space, like in space, with short passes. So I don't know, man. I don't know if Hooker's necessarily the upgrade over Jones you would want or expect. Maybe like shoot for a guy with maybe a bit more arm talent. on like day 2 or day 3. Try to develop. Oh yeah, Hooker definitely made some money. Jamar Chase will not be put on IR. I love to hear it. All right, 3rd and 5. Joey Porter's playing. He's at the top of the screen. Dude, what is it? This 3rd down play calling is trash. I'll take Hooker over Willis. Yeah, Porter was at the top of the screen. Yeah, on Harrison. Oh, what do I think about Drake May? I see him a bunch. About him being great and better than Howell. Like, May's having a really good season. Keep in mind, Sam Howell had a great freshman year. A great freshman year. So it's like, I feel like it's a bit hyperbolic. I haven't really watched not a lot of May. I've watched a lot of Downs, but I'm not watching specifically for May. Like, the kid's got some talent, but I won't go as far as like he's better than Sam Howell right now. Yeah, Ohio State suddenly, after being in overwhelming control of this game, things are getting interesting. That's a really good punt. Golly, he boomed that. And good special teams coverage. Oh, man. Porter looks 6'7". I don't know about that. What up, Ryan? How you doing? All right, let's lay hands on this coffee. Oh, that is so good. I love coffee. Seeing a lot of people talking about Jordan Travis too. Yeah, dude's fun to watch. I don't really have a opinion on him yet. Ugh. Made a ton of good throws this season though. I'm curious. Does he have another year of eligibility, Mr. Jordan Travis? Jordan Travis. you think about Jaden Daniels? He's not going to be drafted. Oh, Florida State. How can you do this to me? 2019, 2020. I feel like he. Oh no, he's. It looks like he has to come out this year. Interesting. How well does CJ do if you take him off the Buckeyes and put him on the Spartans? Not a whole heck of a lot of NFL talent there with the Spartans. That's where I think his problem is, all the talent. Everyone could say that. You can say that about anyone at Alabama. You can say that about Clemson. It's like, I mean, you just don't know. You just don't know. All you can do is assess what's in front of you. You can't think circumstantially. Yeah, for Shanu, highest upside of all the tackles, it's up there. It's up there. Clifford puts his Heisman. Oh my gosh. I don't know if Clifford has a Heisman Trophy hat. Oh, Parker, freaking Washington. Oh, I think he. I think he knocked the wind out of himself. Come on, look at that. He knocked the wind out of himself. That's the type of dive that's gonna knock the wind out of you. He got up just fine. I think he knocked the wind out of himself. Washington is a first rounder on my book. Oh, I don't know about that, Ryan, but I'm ready to put him in my top 50, dude. I really liked him last week, but now I'm feeling all hot and bothered watching him. Oh. Let's see. We still got Kansas State, Oklahoma State later today. I think Adrian Gonzalez or Adrian Martinez is a game time decision. Kentucky, Tennessee's kind of the game today. Ole Miss has to go to College Station to rebound. Parker got more stock than Jackson Smith, though. Dude, I cannot believe that NC State barely got by Virginia Tech. Boy, they had a big, like, quarter and some change. Not sold on Stroud yet. Fields was the same as him, and you see how that's going. How are they the same? Ah, nah, dude. Fields did a lot more with his feet, and he was a lot more conservative in the pocket. You don't see what that with Stroud. Stroud gets the ball out. Like he's got a timer in his head he plays with. And he's a guy that relies on his arm, not necessarily the mobility. Because I don't think Stroud's got terrible mobility. I think he's got all right. I think he can extend the play if he has to. But he prefers to throw. don't know if I don't think that's true, dude. Stroud and Fields are very different prospects. So did Jack Chambers start the game for NC State? Golly, I only caught the last half of that NC State game. Okay, Chambers did start the game. Okay. I mean, dude. It's not like, right. It's not like Stroud is like throwing a 2-yard hitch or a screen and these guys are creating after the catch. Like, he's dropping the ball deep on a lot of these. Like, he's positioning the ball. I feel like y'all. Oh, there we go. Theo Johnson in the game. There we go. I feel like y'all not giving Stroud enough credit. All right, 1st and 10. Kind of a big, 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 big drive for Penn State. Oh, that's a tutty. Is that Wallace? No, Lambert. Dang, dude. This feels like the Michigan Penn State first half from a couple of weeks ago. Kind of wild. QB that is very accurate, have a very low QBR. I feel like this. I don't know exactly what QBR looks into. Does it look into depth? Does it look into the quality of the passes? Like, yeah, because that's different than passer rating. So, yeah. So Stroud has the best supporting cast in college football. So Ohio State should be ranked 1. Is that what we're saying? Ohio State's best team in the nation? Is that what we're saying? Gonna throw that up to you, Cody. Best supporting cast. So Ohio State's the best team in the nation. Yes or no? But they are a top team. Just being a douche. Oh, my day's going good, Breacher. Yes, Penn State is playing well. After sucking for 2 drives, their first 2 drives, they were like, you know what? Send it. Hey, Yanni. How you doing, bro? Cody. To be frank. Bro, talking about him having a low QBR when he has the best QBR in college right now. I thought that was just a general question. I don't know if that's a actual question about Stroud. I thought that was just a general question. Oh, see, even Bird, yeah, Bird was talking about. Okay. Like I'm not positive how like what does QBR take into account? There we go. Because much difference than passer rating, because passer ratings get inflated all the time. Several meaningful stats that are not included in pass range, such as throwing distance. Okay, see, throwing distance, sacks, fumbles, design runs, and scrambles. Okay, so it's similar to like what a PFF grade. Okay, I thought that was probably the case. Because yeah, passer ratings were so inflated. Just like, oh, look at their passer rating. Yeah, this guy doesn't throw a ball past 5 yards. No kidding. I'm doing pretty good, Yanni. I suppose he is feeling like he's a quarterback now. Feel like Clifford he's put on the Heisman hat after being like his first three pass attempts were abysmal. He's been lighting it up. What, he's been 9 of 11? No, that's not right. He has been 9 of 11 with 2 touchdowns since the first 2 picks. Oh, Hall State is being too conservative. Yeah. All right. We got 4 wide. Shotgun back. Ooh. Can we get a replay on that? On that pass interference? Uh Here. Okay, let's look at this. So they passed 10 there. Oh, yeah, he's holding the hands. John, he was putting it where only his receiver could get it, but his receiver was getting yanked on. Yeah, thoughts on the Utah quarterback Cam Rising? He's probably like a UDFA, maybe a late day 3. He's like all right. He's not a lot of arm talent. Can't really drive the ball downfield consistently. How's Penn State winning? Because their defense has been playing exceptionally well. Ohio State's had a hard time moving the football, and yeah, the offense has kind of turned it on for Penn State. I don't know, people acting like CJ is slow when he ran a 4.7 without training for combine. Yeah, he's not slow. Like he's mobile. He just chooses to pass. I wouldn't say he's like he's not a great runner, but he's not slow. He is a guy that can maneuver and extend the play with his feet, but he will often not choose to pick up yardage with his feet. All right, empty backfield. Quick pass up the middle. Nice. That junior from Pennsylvania. They moving. They moving. I think the Ohio State offensive line is not run blocking well. But I think they've been played well outside of that. All right, they got trips over, but a handoff. Golly, that's what you want to see from the run blocking. There we go. Easy first. Ooh, Matt Jones. That's another one I want to sit down and watch. Matt Jones on Penn State. Do you think Anthony Richardson is going to be bad? Like, I get people got him like 50-50, but if you had to choose, I don't know. I don't like to bet against players. I don't like to bet against players. I feel like with his upside, I mean, oh, interesting. I would like to see a replay on that. There we go. Oh. Okay, that was good. That was good. It's a good little push. States. Oh, Ohio State, Michigan's going to be fun. Yeah, it should be. In theory. All right, 2nd and 10. Oh, no, no, no. These screens, these sweens. Well, these sweens, they're not working. Richardson should return. Oh, no, it's going to be interesting. Close call. Yeah, but Richardson, I think it'd be nice if he returned. See if they could get Florida to prominence again. Looking around. Oh no. Able to escape. Just throw that sucker away. Man. How close was that to being a pick? Because at first I thought he was just throwing it away, but then he had a receiver there. Oh, what a nice little bounce out. And look at the pursuit. Number 28, I see you. Oh, yeah, he was just out of bounds. And it was just over, is that Harrison's head? I think so. But I don't think that would have been a first regardless. This should be child's play, and it is. 13-14. Wasn't this the exact score on Michigan State or Michigan Penn State? Pretty sure it was. I'm pretty sure this was the halftime score of Michigan Penn State. Oh, that'd be week 7. Ah, it was 14-16. Michigan had the edge at half. 14-16. And then they crapped the bed in the second, or Penn State crapped the bed in the second half. Okay. Dude, I don't look at kickers till exceptionally late. And in all honesty, I don't look at much when it comes to kickers. Da-da-da. All right, kicking off to Penn State. No return. Whose draft stock has rose the most this season so far? Hyatt, maybe? Tyree Wilson, for me, I know other people were high on him, but for me, I know Tyree Wilson was a big riser. When is the Kentucky game? In like 6 hours. Fashanu. But to be fair, nobody was on Fashanu to start the year. Because the guy had only a couple of starts to his name. I mean, I guess it's fair. It's like, oh, yeah, he's put his name on the map. But I'm trying to think of guys that I had actual, like, at least that for the most part in the draft community, had grades going into the season. Nobody was looking at Fashanu as a 2023 prospect. Oh, up the mill for nothing. So it's going to be like second or third and 2. Like, Fashanu is always a good answer. It's just nobody was like, I don't know, when I think who's helped their stock the most, I'd like to think guys that already had established stock that has risen, not guys that have just come from nowhere. You know? All right. Don't. This is going to be a screen. They got 4 wide. No, it's a run. Okay. Ohio State timeout. Nice. Best returner? I'm a big fan of Kenny McIntosh. He's a good returner. What do I think about Matt Corral? Nothing much. We haven't seen him this year, or we're not going to. So it's for the most part, want to go check out my analysis for Matt Corral from last season. Oh my gosh, Sean Clifford is kind of like the Daniel Jones to this offense. Holy crap. Oh man, I forgot what I was. Oh, best returner. I'm trying to think of return guys. I feel like Washington could be a good return man. Oh, nice and easy first. I guess here, let me pull up my rankings and see who I got in terms of returners. Um, oh, I guess Israel Bandakanda. You could talk about him as a return man. Let's see. Nia Smith, but he got beat up. Is he out for the season? Oh. All right, it's gonna be third and long, 3rd and 10. Can't wait for Ohio State Michigan game. Right. Yeah. Yeah, Washington's back. Like I said, it was just he got the wind knocked out of him. It's crazy that the winner of the Falcons Panthers is gonna be will be leading the NFC South. That division is Garbo. You ain't wrong, dude. I don't know what's up with the Bucks, dude. There's no gutso from that team. No moxie. That was thrown behind him underneath, but there was no chance that cat was going to be making making the first down off that pass. I don't know what the timeline with Jackson Smith and Jigba is. The whole NFC is pretty terrible. The NFC is pretty interesting. I'll say. I call it interesting. Oh man, here, let me wait for this punt. See what we got going on with this punt. Oh, he's returning it. Oh, good stop. Sorry, Dojo. I thought Bob was home. Oh, dude. Gojo. Brady and Rogers are both washed. I'm not willing to say that. They're not getting a lot of help. Brady's offensive line's god awful, and the playmakers for the Packers are trash. Ooh, nice catch. Dude, Stover was moving too. Ooh, dangerous throw. If you're going to make that a back shoulder throw, you need to throw it more back shoulder. Can I help you? I feel like Brady's still making solid passes this year. He's dealt with a lot of drops, dealt with injuries at the playmaker position. The interior of that offensive line's been god awful. Ooh, Stroud. Oh, golly. Didn't stand a chance. Yeah, dog's taking over the show. Well, dog. Keela, if I don't have food, she wants nothing to do with me. It's going to be 39. Oh, John. Wow, no. He did not get himself in trouble. Look at the lack of a pocket here. He did not get himself in trouble. Look at that, dude. No. Guard goes down. Linebacker sees it. Hits the stunt. Uh, yeah, offensive line's a big problem for the Packers. I feel like at least they're getting healthier at the right time when it comes to that. With I assume Bakhtiari, he is back. Open field run by Stroud. Yo, John, you're just a hater, bro. You're just a hater, dude. Yeah, apparently a lot of people hate Stroud. Oh, Paris Johnson. Paris Johnson doing work. All right, I just saw the open field run, John. I thought you were talking about the sack still. That's my bad. They'd be going for on fourth and 7. Penn State 43. Dude, but Paris Johnson riding that guy right by the pocket. I love that. Who's your top tight end, and how early do you have the first tight end off the board? I mentioned it in my wide receiver videos. Or video. Michael Mayer. Did I put a top 20 grade or a first round grade on Michael Mayer? Top 20. Okay. So like mid to late first round is where I got Tyler Merritt going. All right. Oh. Run back out to the right of Stroud there for pass blocking. Nice quick pass. Thoughts on CJ so far? It's been okay. It's been all right. Oh, nice. Dude. I mean, to be fair, Ryan, you don't see that push off called hardly ever. Oh wow, they're not gonna bring out the I guess they're gonna take a shot, but you're not gonna bring out the field goal unit. Make this 16-14, just like Michigan, Penn State last couple of weeks ago. Oh yeah, they're gonna go for a quick shot. Should have went for the field goal. Notre Dame's crushing Syracuse. Yeah, that's what I say. I know you were talking about the second the first time. Thoughts on Notre Dame? Notre Dame's got hot at the right time. They've turned their season around since the loss to Marshall. Syracuse, I always kind of thought was a team that had upside. That had a limited upside. They felt more like an 8-win team than a 1-loss team. You know. Nick Herbig, undersized, but I love that cat. Yeah, no, John. I don't know, man. That decision should have been made earlier. But to be fair, he had no time. Stroud. Obviously, first read he wanted that was supposed to be the quick read wasn't open, and by the time he goes to the second read, he's being hit. So I don't know. I think you just take the field goal there. A more veteran quarterback would have just tossed that, but like he would have just tossed it toward that read anyway, making it an uncatchable ball. I guess depending on where the first read was supposed to be. I'm just suspecting corner of the end zone. Could be wrong. What did I think of Pickett's performance against the Finns? Fine. I think it's for the most part been encouraging with Pickett. People are gonna look at the interceptions, but not a lot of them have been his fault. So, yeah. Why is Pitts not producing? Oh, Pitts is not producing because they just aren't thrown his way. That's a very run heavy offense. Also, keep in mind, very run heavy offense. Pitts ain't producing not because he's not good. They're not throwing him the ball. Oh my gosh, I don't care about political ads. Let's do a scoreboard. Do I think Tennessee would still have a shot at the playoff if they lose to Georgia next week and don't make the SEC title game? No. No. Unfortunately not. I feel like you have to I feel like Georgia, they could win out and lose that SEC championship game and I think they'd still be in. Bama, they would have to win. You can't lose the SEC title game, be a 2-loss team. So it's like, you know what I'm saying? Like Tennessee, I think you have to go to your SEC. You have to go to the SEC title game. Georgia's a must win. All right, score. Is that the real score? 0-0. What an exciting game against Virginia of all teams. Oh boy, those are my Hurricanes. All right. TCU, Virginia, or West Virginia. They're in a freaking shootout. 28-21. Hell yeah, that's what I like to see. I need to check out this Donaldson cat, former tight end. I haven't really watched him since the first game. And he wasn't even utilized that much. He was more so a rotation guy. Oh, Syracuse. Okay, Notre Dame ain't dominating Syracuse. I mean, I guess the game could say otherwise. I'm not watching the game, so. But they're down 14. Depending on who starts out the ball in half, that's manageable for Syracuse. Arkansas is up 17-13. Oklahoma's up 13-6. Dude, Iowa State's defense, man. I gotta go check them out, dude. They must have some legit horses there. Boston College is still down 10-3. Florida State now rolling against Georgia Tech 24-3. Houston up to Tutties. Oh, halftime report's on. Let me turn the sucker back on. Eastern Michigan up on Toledo 17-10. Honestly, Toledo keeping that pretty close despite being down their starting quarterback. And Miami is up 17-3. Does Bama have the easiest route to the SEC championship game? Let's see. Let's take a look at Alabama's schedule. Alabama schedule. Quentin Johnson doing his thing. Johnson, yes, I love him. Have you by chance watched Jackson State? I've only watched like recaps, highlights of Jackson State. I know they're undefeated. That's sick. Outside of like if you're talking about NFL talent on the team, I have no idea right now. All right. So, I mean, to be fair, the next two games are kind of big tests for Alabama. They're kind of big tests. They get the week off this week, but they go to Death Valley next week against a 6-2 LSU Tiger team, and then they go against a one-loss Ole Miss team at Ole Miss. So, not necessarily the easiest road. And then on top of that, if they want to make the playoff, they have to win the SEC championship game. They have to. At least that's what I think. Give the keys to Ritter. They need a quarterback that can throw. I mean, to be fair, they're not asking Mariota to throw a ton anyway. I think Jaguars got some of the ugliest uniforms in the NFL. Ugliest uniforms in the NFL. Who does have the ugliest unis in the NFL? I'm not a fan of the Giants unis. They're kind of whatever. Though I like when they go red. I do like when they go red. Like Minnesota, purple's would look good on everything, but I don't know, man. I feel like you have to have purple and black. You know? Purple and black. Purple and white is just kind of like meh. I don't know. RG3 should be commentating. He's the best commentator in college football. He's funny. I like it. I think TCU has the easiest path left, to be honest. I didn't see West Virginia as close to the game, though. Dude, West Virginia is playing good football all year. Old Bucks unis. I'm not going to lie. I like that orange, that like traffic cone orange uni. I love when the Dolphins back in the day, they would bring out the traffic cone orange. I really like that. That was back in the freaking Zach Thomas, Patrick Surtain, Sam Madison. Uh, who else is on that team? Chris Chambers. Jay Feedley. I feel like I'm Jason Taylor. Wow, there we go. It's like I know I'm missing someone else. I'm not gonna lie, I kind of like the Bumblebee unis from the Steelers. It reminds me of old school college unis. I don't know why. Colts unis are pretty basic, but they're slick. I like it. The new unis for the Falcons aren't good. Creamsicles. Panthers got some fire uniforms, especially with the new black helmets. Yes. Oh god, those Steelers Bumblebee unis suck. I like the Bumblebee unis, dude. I really do. Mustard, the color rush mustard. I think the Falcons got some of the ugly unis. I don't like the Atlanta or the numbers on them. Yeah, that's fair. I feel like that's fair. I don't feel like there's ever really been red and black uniforms I've loved without a third color. Jackson Smith and Jigba is not playing this game. He didn't practice all week. The black helmets are fire though. Yeah, dude, the Jets when they went with the black helmets. Dude, I love the white Bengal unis from the Bengals. If TCU wins out, you think they make the playoffs? They should, honestly. Lions, Colts, basic blue, and white unis are at the bottom though. Oh no, I like the Lions unis. Basic blue. I like when they go with just the take the lion off and just go with the silver helmet. I like that. TCU should have the 4 when Ohio State faces, or should have the 4 after Ohio State faces Michigan. Yeah, I mean, let's see how whatchamacallit, how Clemson rebounds, because they're also still on the driver's side. Which Steelers would change their numbers to block again? Yeah. The red and black and white unis for Atlanta was nice. Yeah, yeah. The Vic, Roddy White. Yeah, no, those were sick. Yeah, back in the day, yeah. Their uniforms have gotten progressively worse, especially with that weird red faded into the black uniform. I hate that so much. Yeah, Ohio State looks rough. They don't look. I don't say. I don't think Ohio State's looked rough. I think they've looked like stagnant at points. Oh wow, Quentin Johnston, that 55-yard touchdown was wide open. Jeez Louise, dude. Oh, what a fake field goal. So I just saw what the fake field goal looks like. That is such a wild fake. That's wild. Oh. Dude, I gotta check out Gadsden. Play calling has been very questionable. I agree with that. Swear Tony Pauline and Tom McShay both said Levis is going top 7 no matter what. Seems like the NFL is super high on him. I still have questions. Yeah, but I understand why the NFL would take him that high. Like, think about it. Think about it. A guy like you're betting on that guy's arm talent, him coming from an NFL pro style offense, so to speak, and the mobility. You look at all that, and you're like, we can work. Like an NFL coach is gonna be like, we can work with necessarily the turnover worthy plays. We could help with that. We could coach up the decision making. He's a guy that's shown in stretches to like play really good football. So I get why the NFL would be pretty high on him. You're kind of betting on all that upside. I really want the Ravens to get Johnston or Addison. Well, quit winning then. Do you think Penn State can pull off the upset? Nope, I don't. Penn State, remember they did this against Ohio State or against Michigan a couple of weeks ago. They had a very strong second quarter, or they had a strong first half against Michigan, and they got railroaded in the second half. To be fair, this one's now in Penn State. It's not in Ann Arbor. So, I don't know. Let's see how Ohio State bounces back. You think that the Cowboys will draft a quarter or a running back? It's possible. I like to examine possibilities in my mock drafts. So, with Bijan has to go somewhere, so there's only a few spots that I think make sense. I don't know why, but I feel like CJ Stroud has a strong arm. Oh no, Will Levis got a strong arm. Yeah, I think you're tripping, Ian. I think you're tripping. Like Stroud doesn't have a bad arm. Don't get me wrong. Yeah, CJ's got some good touch, good zip, good fit balls. Well, we could trade up technically. I don't know what we're giving up. I don't know, man. But the Ravens have always been a trade back team, though. You know. Uh, yeah, John, but you make that. You make that. I'm not sure if you're what you're implying. I I can't assume what you're implying. I could just tell you what I'm getting from that statement is the NFL was right. Just because the NFL isn't high or is lower on players than some like analysts are or scouts or whatever, doesn't mean the NFL is right. The NFL isn't right all the time. Just like scouts, evals, whoever you watch, they're not right all the time. So yeah, no, it does matter what the big names in the media say these players are. Because the NFL's not right all the time. And then we look back, be like, wow, the NFL really missed that one. You know what we're saying? You can't, like, the NFL isn't, like, when it comes to these players, we're all subjective. So, see, John, you're making that implication like the NFL is right all the time, which is far from the case. And that goes for anyone else, too. So, like, again, you can't make the assumption the NFL hits on everything. I feel like that's a bit. That's like saying you trust your government. The media was high on DK while the NFL let him drop into the middle of the second. Facts. Terry McLaurin let him drop to the third. Facts. Right, he went in the third, right? Dude, he was like wide receiver, what, 4 for me that year? I had A.J. Brown first, by the way. Yeah, he went literally pick 32, Lamar. So it's like, again, we could do this back and forth, though, you know? Like, you can say the same thing. Like, what, one of Mel Kiper's worst takes was that NC State player or North Carolina player, that defensive tackle, that people were like, I don't really think he's that good. And it was that hype that got him in the first round, and he ended up not being that good. Then again, I'm pretty sure he had a personal relationship with that player. I don't know. It's got a walkie. Penn State's going to return it. We're back to the game. Fumble. No indication of where. About preference, scheme, fit. Penn State. Okay, Penn State. Okay. Penn State, dodged a bullet. People rarely have the same grades. Yes, exactly. People rarely have the same grades. People rarely agree with each other. Earl kept saying Jimmy Clausen couldn't play and he would retire or something like that. Yeah, sometimes they hit it. I was never impressed with. Oh man, Walt, you butchered Tony's first name, Kadarius. No, I like Kadarius, but also you had to know he was a guy you're gonna have to scheme early, and that's just something they didn't do with him. Okay, good pickup on first down with the run. Yeah, Tariq Woolen this past year. I had a third round grade on him, and he falls to the 5th round, right? John. John, I can respect that. I don't know. I feel like that's something we can all agree on. Don't trust your government. Remember, we're a nation of the people, not the government. Ugh. Yeah, injuries have played a big part with Tony's lack of production. Thought Fournette was gonna be. Yeah, a lot of people really like Fournette. I think that was the year. A lot. Technically, I think it was Saquon the year running back value died, but for me, that's when running back value died. That's when I was like, you know what, running back value, not all that. Because what we saw CMC go in the top 10 that year. You had Fournette. Wasn't Ezekiel Elliott also in that draft? I might be wrong about that. What do you see as the biggest upset alert today? Right now, could be Penn State, Ohio State. Biggest upset alert, probably Tennessee. Just if Tennessee gets caught looking ahead to Georgia, I don't think they will, but definitely Tennessee, Kentucky. But it's in Knoxville too, so. Zeke was 2016 draft. Okay. Oh, nice fake by Clifford. Good. Oh, oh. Tinsley just couldn't secure the catch. Zeke might be the biggest waste of. No, Zeke wasn't a waste of a pick. Zeke was a waste of money. You have no business paying a running back $95 million. I think Dalvin Cook and Alvin Kamara was in the Fournette. Oh, okay. Zeke was the year after. Okay. Yeah, look at all the good run backs that were in the second round. Cook, Kamara. Come on, they won't let us see Area 51. Why should we trust the government? Just saying. Why can't we see it? I want to eat some food with Alf. That's funny. Also like Kansas State over Oklahoma State. I feel better about that game if Adrian Martinez wasn't hurt. So, yo, Ryan, you ain't wrong. You ain't wrong. Heisman Clifford. Golly, dude. Tommy Eichenberg is long as hell, dude. Like the Men in Black. People can handle the truth. We lose it. I do. Couldn't handle things, but always. Anyways, back to football. Yeah, Parker Washington's looking so good. Parker Washington's having a game. I said it earlier, dude. After the touchdown catch, I said Parker Washington, top 50 prospect. Who do you think is the best mobile quarterback in college, but still a good quarterback, not like Lee Cunningham? Is it Bryce? It's probably Bryce Young. Like Anthony Richardson has his moments, but it's probably Bryce Young. Yeah, Max Duggan could sling it too. Yeah. Max Duggan though does have limited. Max Duggan does have a limited arm, but Duggan is balling out this year. The guy that's just progressed every year. Like, I don't think Duggan will get drafted, but man, he's gonna be a solid like practice squad guy. Washington receiver. I ain't ready to say Parker Washington first round. I ain't there yet, but Parker Washington or Dobbs. I'm feeling Washington right now, dude. Oh, Dobbs. I said Dobbs. Downs. I'm feeling Washington right now, dude. Yeah, Taven Bryan. Woof. Oh man, what a blitz. Just short of the first. Yeah, Jackson Dart looks all right. Oh, Eric, dude, I was barely. I think I was barely a toddler in the Bill Walsh days. I like this. They're going. Oh, are they going for it? No, they might be trying to call him on. Get him caught onside. Yeah, they go for it. What a stop! They went for it. And I don't know what his name is, but Texas Tech has a quarterback. Oh, I think he's like a freshman, redshirt freshman, maybe redshirt sophomore. I think he's a redshirt freshman though. What are you talking about? I've heard a lot of good things about him. I don't know. I don't know how legit of a prospect he is. Why are so much people low on Hendon Hooker for 25 things when Will Levis is gonna be 24 when he plays? Oh, because okay, Will Levis, he has the arm talent at that age. You look at the physical tools because typically you get to that 24, 25, their physical tools are their physical tools. Typically, that's what they're gonna bring to the table. You look at Will Levis, who has an NFL arm, opposed to who's capable of throwing accurate balls underneath and over the top. Just decision making seems to be the thing with him, opposed to Hendon Hooker, who you notice the lack of zip on the deep ball. You notice the ball placement issues underneath. So you kind of see what I'm saying there? When you look at age, you want to look at where their upsides at. Where are their physical tools at? My parents were kids during Bill Walsh's era. Gosh, taking Bryant, that name, I'm gonna be. Oh, Taven. Oh, I got you, Taven Bryant. I got you. I got you. Yeah, Bryant was a bust. Yeah, he was. We could all confirm that. See, NFL gets it wrong a lot. Shoot, look at the Patriots draft class. For the most part, people thought the Patriots draft class this year was probably among the worst in terms of value and where they could have got them. And I think a lot of that is still true, but their draft classes performed exceptionally well this season. Cole Strange has played good football. Jack Jones has played really good football. So I just drafted Anthony Richardson. Dude, he's such an enigma in this draft, dude. He really is. I don't think anyone really knows what they think about Anthony Richardson. All right, Henderson picks up a yard or two. Run up the mid. Oh my gosh. Knocked in the backfield. Who's number 20 for Penn State? Isaac. I see you. Has Thornton even played? Yeah, he a couple of weeks ago he had the receiving touchdown where the guy fell down, and then he had the sweep around or the jet sweep play. He had the 2 touchdown performance in his opening debut, and then did a hot lot of nothing against the Bears. Ooh, nice pass by Stroud underneath. Really put only where Paris can get it. Dislocated shoulder. Oh no! Don't say it's so. He is holding the shoulder. Hopefully it's not serious. Braylon Allen reminds me a lot of AJ Dillon. I'll say that. So he's probably gonna be firmly a day 2 guy. Oh, that ball's dropped. Ooh, that ball looked like it was dropped. I could hardly keep up with high school football, unfortunately. Yo, Ian, you ain't wrong, man. Richardson's got that talent. What are your thoughts on Porter? Porter's nice, dude. He's a good prospect. Oh man, dude, that pressure is getting after it today. All right, we got 3rd and long, 3rd and 7. Second half, this third quarter is really flown by. We got Harrison up top, lined up on Porter. Nope, Porter went with the inside guy. Dang, that was a nicely thrown ball. That was a nicely thrown ball, though. Just out of the reach. Just missed him. Richardson has a great game. He's back. He's a lock for the top 10. I don't know about that. If Florida wins, do they take Georgia's spot? No. No, dude. Florida's got 3 losses on the season, don't they? I don't think Tulane is going to be a draftable prospect. Spencer Rattler, oh man, it's hard to say if he's a draftable prospect just because of the character. Michigan competing with Ohio State. I agree. Thoughts on Blake Corum? Check out my running back video. A new cam. Yeah, I get a lot of governor ads too. Don't worry, we got like what, a week and a half left of these political ads, and then they're gone for at least the next 2 years. Or a year and a half, I should say. We just gotta get past the midterms. But hey, if you're eligible to vote, you go out and vote. You do your duty as a citizen, all right? Just because we hate seeing this crap on our screen doesn't mean you have the right not to go out and do your duty. Scouts are going to love Stroud. Yeah. Stroud has the NFL build. Yeah. NFL loves that. Do I like ravioli? Is this a joke? J. Cole, you would never do this to me, right? I love J. Cole, so don't do this. This ain't a joke, right? This isn't like a ravioli these nuts joke, is it? Because I do like ravioli. Don't do it to me. J. Cole. Jermaine. Cole. I forgot to you can still register, Cody. Go out and do your civic duty, my friend. Be the change you want to see. Hi, J. Cole. I was going to say, dude. This better not be a D's nuts joke I've never heard before. Swing goes for like 2 yards. Not even a swing, it's just tight end out route. Not my job. Just gotta trust fellow Gen Zers are gonna vote good. Ryan. I don't know about that. Fried calamari. I love fried calamari. I swear, are you setting me up for a D's Nuts joke? Parker, look at the focus to make that catch. Next year's QB class, I kind of lean Williams, but again, we're far out from talking about that quarterback class. Eichenberg made a nice play on the ball, though. Are you rooting for either team? Not particularly. I just root for a good game. Yeah, Malik Willis getting his first start this week. That's going to be fun. Oh, picking it up with his feet. First down, Clifford. J. McCarthy, Heisman next year? We'll see. What if you are in a state that votes 75% the same way? Would you anyway? Yeah, Mark. Yeah, go out, do your civic duty, dude. Again, you gotta be the change you want to see. Whatever side you're on, doesn't matter. Whatever side you're on, doesn't matter. Go out, do your civic duty. Even if you think it's a foregone conclusion, because you never know, man. You never know. Tannehill's hurt, I think. He didn't practice at all this week. Yeah, Arch Mannon's class. Because what? He's a freshman next year? Assuming. So that's like 3 years. So I think it's 2026, Dylan. Yeah. Cliff. Oh, wow. How do you get out of that? Oh, that's being thrown away. Dude, that pocket got tight, too. All right, empty backfield for Clifford. Oh, he ain't making it. He ain't making it. All right. Fourth and what? Fourth and 4. Is he 23 or 24, though? I don't know what you're asking, Ryan. JT for Ohio State. Again, this is my first time really watching the Ohio State defense. I'm not positive if Arch. I think Arch is 2023 class. So if your state is heavy Republican and that's the way you vote, I'm not throwing out my affiliation. Just making an example. Yeah, yeah. If you feel like, again, whatever side again. I mean, most people look at politics and they play freaking teams, regardless of like the deficiencies in their political parties, policies and such. But yeah, if you are, I guess technically the minority in your county, your state, yeah, you still go on and vote. I feel like if you don't go out and vote, you don't have a right to complain about the things that are wrong in your states or even in your country. If you're not going to go out and do your duty, then you don't have a right to complain, you know? It's like, what are you doing? What are you doing to make a change? Cuz the least you can do is vote, right? And if you're not even doing the least, you have no right to complain. That's just my opinion. Jefferson is 14-22 with. Yeah, I saw Jefferson's putting in work right now. I guess we could do a quick game break. All right, my Hurricanes, they're tied up at 3. Oh boy, yay. But we got 24-28. TCU's up. Notre Dame continues to move away from Syracuse, 24-7. Arkansas is up 24-13. Oklahoma's up 20-6. It's a shame, dude. They just don't got a good offense, Iowa State there. Boston College is down by 7 still. Jeez Louise. Florida State's up 31-10 on Georgia Tech. Houston's up 35-21 on South Florida. Tied up Eastern Carolina, Eastern Michigan, and Toledo. We got Miami, Ohio up 17-3. We got Rice up 7-0 on Charlotte. Minnesota Rutgers just started. Is KJ Jefferson an NFL quarterback? I tend to lean no. I tend to lean a position change for him just because it's pretty simplistic what he's asked to do in that offense. All right, empty backfield for Stroud. Over the middle, Harrison, dude, he just keeps racking in catches. Who in the quarterback class has a lot of physical tools, but is going to fall because of his accuracy other than Anthony Richardson? Phil Dracovic has a lot of physical tools, but that dude's going to fall because his production sucks. Flag on the field. Oh, wow. And for Dracovic, just name just got brought up in the the chat. That's funny. Phil Dracovi's got a lot of tools, man. It's just the production. It's been bad. Decision making's not great. There's some other things, but I like KJ. Wish he was more of in a pass heavy offense. Yeah. I mean, that's the first name to come to mind. Stroud dumping it off underneath. Easy first. I honestly but don't believe Cam Ward's coming out. He's still a bit raw. The decision making's not great yet. There's some ball security issues. Forgot who brought that up was it last night? It may have been Thursday night, but brought that up with the Utah game. And I was like, that's definitely fair. Let's see. MT. Is MT Michigan? Montana? I don't know. Kind of expressed my thoughts about Dracovic. Is it safe to say Bryce Young is the unanimous QB1 in the draft? Yes. It's not in stone. I won't put it in stone, but it is, for me, it's pretty easy. All right, 3rd and 6. MT's Montana? Okay. I was thinking that after I said Michigan. Handoff. They come up 2 yards short. Dude. All right, they're going to try to take the lead here. Yeah, Penn State's defense came out to play today. Ooh-wee. And it's good. Buckeyes take the lead, 16-14. Man, dude, play calling on 3rd down's just been ugh. Ohio State just willingly take the field goal. It really seemed that way. I mean, to be fair, the run play did get good yardage, but not enough. Not enough on 3rd down. The fact that Michigan put up 31 points, I believe, versus defense is making me happy. Yeah, Michigan, honestly, Michigan's looking better and better in this game, right? Michigan got the week off this week? Or are they playing? No, they had the week off last week. They have to be playing today. Right? Verlander takes blame. For the world. That's so funny. Yeah. Yeah, Verlander. You should take the blame, brah. Dude, what a opening World Series game, though, right? Oh, it's Michigan State this week. Okay. Hey, Syracuse showing some life. They got a tutty. Love to see it. I was watching running back rankings and was wondering where is Izzy a band of candy from Pitt. He's a bit further. He's more mid for me. Baseball's just so boring. Yeah. Yeah, playoff Verlander, but worse Verlander. Um, with DK, it's just, dude, I don't like him as a receiving threat where he should be great. Like we've seen ball skill issues. Like I love what he can do out in space because that's speed, but just man, the pass blocking sucks. He's not a reliable receiver though. That it is something he's gotten better at this year. So it's like you look at him more like a home run threat, but one that might not be able to do it consistently in the passing game. You know? Yeah, Payne and Thorne sucks. Yeah, I kind of concur. Klubnik did not look good when he came in relief. What, he only threw the ball 4 times? No, I don't think highly of Klubnik right now. Yeah, Matt Canada, I don't know if he's going to be with the squad. Then again, like for the Steelers, then again, the Steelers typically, when it comes to the offensive side of the football, have an allegiance to those guys. Like Mike Tomlin's, he's calling his defense. If you're stepping in as DC, just know you're not going to be the one doing the play calling on defense. This is Tomlin's defense. But they typically give a decent sized rope to their OCs. I mean, to be fair, their OCs have been pretty darn good um, in the past. Yeah, no, Harrison's going to be up there, dude. All right, looks like we're going to take this to the 4th. Honestly, the thing of that Syracuse game, I feel like Klubnik came in and not much changed. They just stuck with the run game and got lucky that Syracuse offense just became real stagnant, that the defense started having goofy penalties, making mistakes. They kind of let Syracuse just kind of implode. Miami Dolphins turn things around now that Tua's back, hoping they're undefeated with Tua. So we'll see. Judon leading the NFL in sacks. Wonder if he will fall off again. Uh, it's fair. I mean, it's not like he's got much help around him. Yeah, Canada's not having a great outing this year as OC. Well, wasn't he the head coach of Maryland a couple of years ago? Hey, political ad, baby! Just feels about to turn it around. Hopefully. I'm a big fan of Fields. Just doesn't really have the talent on offense. Do I think Jim Lionheart stays as Wisconsin's coach? Yeah. If they can't get was it Leopold out of Kansas? Because keep in mind that cat, he isn't. I think he's a former Wisconsin alum, or at least he was with the coaching staff decades ago. So like, I feel like Leopold's the Kansas coach is their number one, but they'd be fine with Leon Hard. What do you think about George Karlaftis or Brian Brazil? I love Karlaftis and I like Brazil a lot this year. I mean, I I like Brazil. I liked Karlaftis a lot too, man. The Young and JMO connection, yeah, that'd be sick. Getting Young there, heck yeah. Yo, get these paid actors off my screen. I don't care about y'all's political opinions. Y'all are paid actors. I wonder how often do political ads actually work? Because I feel like anytime I watch an ad, it's like, yeah, I don't agree with that. That doesn't make me want to vote for this candidate. I don't know. I like to think I'm more in tune to politics than I was years ago. I feel like my opinions are kind of set at this point. But hey, just like with prospects, keep your mind opened. This game is making me wonder if Michigan is that much better than Ohio State. We'll find out. We'll find out in what, a couple of weeks, right? Alex, you don't want to know that. You don't want to know if Michigan's better. Yeah, let's see when they face off. Yo, honestly, best fantasy news I've gotten thus far, and sack. Best fantasy news I've gotten thus far is Jamar Chase is not going on IR. Oh, wow. It's on the 26th? Dang. So we're talking like 3 weeks. Oh, flag. Dang, dude. Right after Thanksgiving, too. Christmas come early. Should I start Tua or no? Start Burrow. Even with Chase down, start Burrow. Actually, Tua faced Detroit this week, right? You might go Tua. It's a close call with Burrow. Chase, no Chase this week, but Tua's got Detroit. I feel like that's not bad. That's never the wrong call. It's funny people don't talk about the biggest stars of soccer until the World Cup. I'm guilty of that too. To be fair, that's the only time I watch the World Cup. How do I? Raheem Jarrett, I feel like comes back. The drop problems are legit. Jaden Reed, he's gonna be a nice spin round option. Very similar to Jalen Naylor, his former teammate. No, baby hasn't come yet, Alex. Thanks for asking though. Does anybody here watch F1? No. All right, Singleton getting a few yards there. What do you think about dude Shorter? Okay, so Alex from Hammer Sports has talked up Justin Shorter so much, and I was a guy that was pretty high last year on Shorter until the injury. So I love the size, but he is a contested catch guy. I'm kind of curious what he will do at the combine, but I'm a fan. I'm a fan of Shorter. I haven't really fleshed out my opinion yet on him. Oh, nice and first. Steelers just lost their best offensive player for the Eagles, Chris Boswell. You're not wrong. Ain't no, like, legitimately, like, so if you look solely at the offense, Clifford going on the sideline. Oh my gosh, Parker! This is Parker right now. I'm making money. I'm making money. Yo, what a kid. This guy high points the football, has such good hands. Unbelievable after the catch. It's just this guy works out of the slot so often. Oh, that's a lateral. So that's going to be a rush. I don't think Washington's yet in the first round discussion. He's pretty darn close. He's definitely a top 50 player right now. And I remember going to my wide receiver rankings. I was like, man, you know what? He's like fringe top 50 for me right now. Not fringe no more, dude. He's passing downs, dude. Oh, dude, that'd be scary. Devontae, AJ, and Parker. Ooh. But when we're talking about the Steelers, I will say their most consistent player on offense this year has been Deontay Johnson. Yeah, the drops are always a thing, but it kind of is what it is. Dude, go for this. Oh, are they just going to take the points? They're taking the points. I think Mike Renner was high earlier on with Washington. I don't know. I can't remember. I know this past week, Sycamore and Rogers had Parker Washington on the their stock exchange podcast. They talked about him quite a bit. But I mean, this is kind of a defining game for Washington right now. The dude is going bacon and eggs right now. Can you imagine Quentin Johnson, Parker Washington for the Bears with Darnell Mooney? Golly, that's sexy. I think the Eagles match up good against Steelers wide receivers. That is probably the matchup most interesting, though. Yeah. Yeah, not going for it on a 4th and 1, man. Well, it's 4th and 6 now because the offsides, but I think I may have went for it. Oh, and it's no good. Dude, no. Yeah, Alu Fashanu, yeah, he's definitely in the first round discussion. When I first saw Parker, yeah, dude, Parker Washington, dude put on like 5 to 10 more pounds this off season. He's like what, 5'10", 215? He is built like a running back. Fourth and 1, dude, go for it. No, Cosme's playing good football. Well, he's been hurt this year, hasn't he? Offense back on the field. I don't think you shift. I don't think Cosme's been struggling. Got a random question. Why don't you watch alongs for NFL games? I'll answer that in a sec. I'm gonna wait till after this field goal. I promise you, I got a good answer. Oh, last time they did the shift out, it was a quarterback run. Oh, this time they went with the quick pass. RPO, baby, RPO. Yeah, Cosme, he's played 4 games this year and he's been really good. So I'm not moving Cosme. Leno hasn't been bad either. I wouldn't take a tackle. All right, 1st and goal. Promise, I'll get back to the chat in a sec. All right, it's just a handoff. Oh, it goes inside. Good movement though. Good feet. So the reason I don't do watch-alongs for the NFL is typically because I start doing my Monday videos. Like I'll turn on NFL football, watch the games while I do like get my stuff down for my stock report. because a lot of that is Photoshop. A lot of that is having to go and see how guys did, and then going back and watching some of the parts of the game. So a lot of that happens Sunday. Typically, I do my. Oh no. What is this? Is it a tutty? Was it a fumble? Did you not cross? Tutty, Penn State. Wow, this is huge. Mitchell Tinsley. Hey, what up, Sangy? How you doing, brah? Yo, dude, our watch-alongs this season have been on point. To be fair, that Penn State Michigan game got out of hand in the second half, but that first half, what a ride! What a ride! So yeah, that's a big reason I don't do the watch-alongs for the NFL games. Because typically, I don't know how the viewership will be. It's not like I get viewership like, like Grossi does for his watch-alongs, or even She Got Sports. Typically, I tune into their watch-alongs, or I'll just watch the game myself, depending on how I'm feeling. But I do a lot of my Photoshop and getting my notes together for the stock report video on Monday. So all right. In the words of Jason Kelsey, just QB sneak it. It's the most successful play in the NFL. As a Steelers fan, I wanted Cosme so bad. I ended up with Dan Moore. Yeah, gotta love that, right? I wasn't a big fan of Dan Moore. Can I get your opinion on the Quinn trade? Well, since you're not paying for him this year, because aren't the Bears paying the rest of his contract this season? I get it. It's to get him off the books for the future if you're the Bears. But, like, you gotta imagine. I mean, that's a good, I think that was a good trade by the, by the Eagles. I think it works out for both teams. Especially the Eagles. That's a push if you know, hey, we won a Super Bowl this year. That's the type of push you make. What was your first reaction to the Dolphins losing a first? I knew it was coming. Oh, they're calling it down at the 1 foot line. They're calling it down at the 1. Yeah, they're off their next 2 years. Yeah. I wasn't surprised by the Dolphins losing a first. Honestly, once they started throwing away draft picks, well, I mean, to be fair, it was for Tyreek Hill, but once they started making moves, I was like, I feel like they think those picks aren't going to be there, especially after everything that was going down with Flores. I kind of had a feeling that the Dolphins were going to eventually lose picks. As a Bears fan that lives in the Philly area, I can say both sides are happy about the trade. Yeah, it was a good trade. Georgia, Tennessee about be game of the year. We'll see. Tennessee's got to get by Kentucky first. Yeah, Tennessee, Georgia will be my watch along. They just got to make sure they win this week. Allen forcing his way in. There we go. Now we got the tutty. Yeah, no sex bots today. What's up with that? Well, Ryan, now that you said something, the sex bots will be in here. They must be surprised that I'm streaming so early. Then again, didn't we do a 9 o'clock game last week? Yeah, Tillman's back today. That's gonna be huge. Yeah, Shane, you ain't wrong. All right, 21. Honestly, I might consider the 2 point conversion at that point. Because regardless, you're up by more than 3. You're up by more than a field goal. You go for the 2 point. That way, a touchdown ties it, and they need the PA to take the lead. So, I think you might go for the 2 point there. Da, da, da. Yeah, no, that don't sleep on the Kentucky defense. That Kentucky defense has been really good. Oh my gosh, Shay. Jeez. All right, I might have to go grab some more coffee. Dude, the Big 12 has been pumping out great games all year, bro. All year. Yeah, no, honestly, Stroud, yeah, we're so used to seeing Young have to like come into these big moments. Let's see what Stroud can do with it. But let's get more coffee. Hey. Oh. World War III ad. Ah. Penn State is just gritty or gritty. Yeah, honestly. Big three and out for West Virginia. TCU playing good defense right now. Broshmo was getting coffee. Thank you very much, but okay. I wait to take my deuces after the game, but all right. Which one would you rather have, Stroud in 23 draft or Caleb Williams in 24? Just give me Stroud. You don't know how next year will look. I mean, look what happened to the 2022 draft. We had a bunch of guys we thought would go in the first round at quarterback, and then it just turned god awful. D Winners, linebacker at TCU. I haven't watched him, but I know him. I don't know him personally, but I am aware of him. I know he's having a really good year, but I haven't got to him. I haven't gone back to that TCU defense. I know THT's doing solid work. Dylan Horden, I've heard has been all right. He's probably still a day 3 guy though. Spencer Rattler was once thought to be a first rounder. So was Sam Howell. So was who was the other guy people were talking about? It. Malik Willis. A lot of people liked the upside there. Stroud. Oh, over the middle. Nice. I thought he was going to dump down to his I don't know if that was run back or the tight end over the middle. Yeah, Drew Sanders playing good football. Man just can't make a tackle. To be fair, this is the first year he's played off-ball linebacker since high school. I'm an Arkansas fan though, so I know what he can do because I watch all his games. Yeah, I'm not saying Caleb that he'll have a Spencer Rattler like season. Carson Strong. There's Henderson. He's going to the house. Just like that. But if Williams stinks next year, again, you could never anticipate what will happen the following year. That's why it's just better if there's good quarterbacks in the class. Just go ahead, try to take them this year. Because you can't anticipate what happens next year. On top of that, you can't anticipate what you can't anticipate what'll like where you'll be picking either, what teams will need quarterback. Like you could have an idea, but honestly, man, Penn State, that's the biggest play they've given up all game. They're going for 2 to make this a 3-point game. Never put their names in the same sentence. Oh, there's an offside. That's definitely Penn State. Yeah, Bumper Pool's he's more of a late round option though. Oh, it was an offense? On who? Oh, that was Penn State. Oh, yeah, Bumper Pool's a real name. Good name, too. Now they're going for the point after. Dang, dude, that's such a trash. Because Mustafa jumped when the guard was tapping the tight end for the snap. I wonder if that'll come into play. Do you like it when fans rush the field? Feels unsafe for the players. It is. But I mean, it's such a. I get it for big wins, man. Like, I don't know. Like, I do like it. I like that. That's one of the part of the college atmosphere I really like when fans rush the field after a big win. But it does feel safe for the players. So I get that as well. Is that something I like? Yes, I do like that. But I also understand the dangers of that. All right, let's do a quick scoreboard since TCU just took the 2-score lead. So Hurricanes are down 3. Look at this game, 6-3. Ooh, love it. TCU up. They got the 10-point lead. Notre Dame just looking to put away now. Syracuse, put them out of their misery. Syracuse down 21. Arkansas railrolling. We're rolling right through Auburn. Auburn did just score, though. Oklahoma, they're just moving. Gonna move past Iowa State there. Dude, UConn's really about to beat Boston College. Dude, Boston College, some down times for Boston College. All right, we got Florida State rolling through Georgia Tech. Houston doubling South Carolina score. Toledo, they are down 4 to Eastern Michigan. Miami, Ohio, getting things done against Akron, 27-9. Got a close game with Rice, Charlotte, 17-14. Minnesota's up 7 on Rutgers. And that's about all I got for y'all. Is Iowa linebacker 33 a top 60 prospect? Is 33 Jack Campbell? I'm not aware of his number. Because I'm pretty sure Justin Jacobs is like, he's like number 10 or something. That's 31. Campbell's 31. Hold on. TCU wins and Oklahoma or Ohio State loses. Do you think because Clemson and Alabama have buys that TCU will jump to 4? I don't see TCU jumping to 4. I don't think they jump. I don't think TCU will jump Clemson. 33 is Riley Moss. Oh, the corner? Yeah, nah. Riley Moss ain't a for me, he ain't a top prospect. But that's just me. I don't trust white corners. I mean, people actually go to the team's college and went there before or son, so it's not the same for the NFL. Oh no. Penn State's imploding. Yeah, Jack Campbell is a top 50 guy for me. Oh, dude. Fashadio had pretty good defense against Harrison. He was getting bodied, but he was holding his ground. He was keeping him in front of him. Knee chokers. Wild. You have to hold him to a field goal here. Oh, Stover. Too easy. Too easy. Too easy. He dodged like 3 leg tackles. Dude, I love the fire of that linebacker. Put some respect on Cooper DeShawn. I don't know who Cooper DeShawn is. 1 leg tackle, 2 leg tackle, 3 leg tackles. Dude, literally dodged 3 leg tackles. I think I don't know. People have talked about Stover this year. The media riding continues. I mean, Ohio State's a really good squad, dude. So, I mean. So Dylan Gabriel, does he have eligibility? He probably does with the COVID year. I mean, yeah, no, I think he says. Oh, Cooper DeShawn is a white DB. I'm just saying, dude. How many white DBs you see in the NFL? I'll name one off the top of my head. The first name that comes to mind is Daniel Sorensen. That's all I gotta say. Michigan defense shows they are much better than Ohio State, though. I mean, Michigan was also playing this game at home. I mean, to be fair, Andrew Wingard, is he even still started for the Jags? I hate left-handed QBs. Eric Weddle. Eric Weddle is not 100% white, though. Right? All right, well, he's retired, so he doesn't count. All right, Troy. PK, I don't even know how to say his last name. He's not good. I don't even think he plays for Washington anymore. He's not good. Wingard, though. Harrison Smith's white, right? That might be one there. I guess, has Wingard been hurt? He's only seen 1 snap this year. Andrew Wingard. Golly, I love that hair. Dude, Stover is him. Stover is him. He's like, leg tackles, please. Look at this. 1 leg tackle, 2 leg tackle, 3 leg tackles. Yeah, Eric Weddle don't count because he's not playing anymore. So we named 2. Wingard and Harrison Smith that are actually good. I don't trust white DBs. Voice has a lot of chat. I'm so amped right now. Dude, yeah, Stover, that was nice, man. Dang, dude. I need to check out that other linebacker too for Ohio State. I'm curious. How do they respond being down 2 scores? Is a big run. A big run. Wingard's not bad, dude. Whenever called upon, he's been solid. You kidding? He's been like, for the last 3 years, the only good thing about that Jaguar defense. Don't play Wingard. Cooper DeJean. All right, I'll check out DeJean or whatever. I mean, Trey White is white. Who's Trey White? Was this a college player? Oh, yeah, I see. Yeah, we're talking safeties. So there's a little bit of linebacker mentality. Typically, you can trust a good white linebacker. Oh my gosh, what are we even talking about? Stupid. The crowd in TCU West Virginia game was playing with the beach ball. Oh gosh, beach ball mania. Ooh, behind the linebacker or behind the tight end again on that throw, and Strange got lit up. Hey, I'm talking the NFL. I don't care about y'all college safeties and corners. I'm talking about the NFL. Dude, stop it. I've watched I don't care if you watched every game. That's your opinion. It's fine to have it. Wingard was literally their best safety for like the prior 2 years until he got hurt this year. That's not even up for discussion. Alex. TCU is them. Steel Chambers, that is a linebacker name. Ooh. I don't think I would be scared of drafting Will Anderson or being a Houston fan early. Do you worry about it? No, I don't worry about his size. The dude plays strong. It's kind of a difference if the lack of size shows up as a problem, then you become worried. Like you can kind of see that in BJ Ojolari's game, that in the run game, typically if he gets caught, he gets caught. Yeah, Kool-Aid is a sick college name. Sick NFL name. Kool-Aid? Kool-Aid sounds delicious right now, actually. Tre'Davious White is white. I guess that Buffalo Snow does it. Nah, Rashawn Jennings? That dude's box safety at best, and he's mid. At best, he's mid. You put Daniel Jones over Wingard. I'm done with that conversation. You put Daniel Thomas over Wingard. Just done. Oh. I'll be right back, I guess. Say hi to my wife. All right. Oh. Oh, they took a field goal? Okay. Okay. Duggan. Is it Duggan or I heard Sycamore pronounced it differently. Dugan? I don't know if that's right. Zach Harrison's coming out this year. I think, Walt, that's the end you're talking about. Yeah, Zach Harrison will be out this year. What breed is Gojo? He's a Husky and an Australian Sheltie. That's why he's thin fur and not fluffy. Akila's fluffy because she's more husky. Found out Kool-Aid and Kinstry through a Madden 23 rebuild, and he developed like a goat. I don't know how good he's all right. He's very hot and cold. And if you know anything about Kool-Aid, you don't want hot Kool-Aid. Though in this case, you would like him playing hot. It was called back on pass interference. Another Alabama corner though. What? Shaquille Griffin might be the worst starting corner in the NFL. Like Duval. Dugan. Dugan? Or Dugan. Dugan. Got it. Thank you, Dylan. Dugan. Yeah, Griffin's not been great. But hey, Tyson Campbell? All right, Penn State need a stop. What round do I think? Roshan Johnson's probably going to be an early day 3. What's my ethnicity? I'm half Italian, half Creole. Oh, Stroud. Too high, bud. That's also something with Stroud. If he misses, it's always too high. Which actually ain't so bad as long as you're not doing that over the middle of the field. Uh-oh, Mountaineers got a tutty. Uh-oh, American. Yeah, no lie. American, baby. America. But I am half Italian, half a Creole, which is hillbilly French. Do I like spaghetti and meatballs? I love pasta in general. All right, 2nd and 10. Stroud going over the catchable ball, little behind, but it was right there on the shoulder pad. I wanted to say Italian. You certainly seem Italian. Do I? A mamma mia, a boobity bobbity. Oh yo, here we go. Can't do a good Mario impression. You don't even use a lot of hand movements when you talk, though. Well, that's because you only see me from the nips down. What do you mean I don't use a lot of hand movements? You see me from the nips down. What am I supposed to do this? Hi, guy. Like, yo, come on. Like, if you knew me in person, I use a lot of hand gestures. I figure it's Italian, but I don't know if they're there. Yeah, no, there's definitely something else. Hillbilly French, Creole. Because my dad's family is from Nolans, baby. Making spaghetti and meatballs for dinner. Nice. Just ate Italian. Burnt. Oh, BMT. I see. Yo, you should go to Subway and get that Danger Witch. Gosh. All right, big 3rd and 10. Big 3rd and 10. All right, 3rd and 10. Marvin Harrison, too easy. Get it to him in like 4 or 5 yards. Let him do the rest. Wild. Golly, best receiver in the country? Psh, no cap. Want the Texans to draft Harrison next year so bad. I just want the Dolphins to draft good players. Two gonna be as good as dad. Who's dad? Who's DAD? Dang. Aiden, if you're in the chat, dude, I'll get you hooked up with my Google spreadsheet of prospects after the game. All right. Thank you for becoming a patron. Also, I never shout this out enough, so I'm just gonna throw it out there. You can check out the Patreon. Link should be in the description. I have my full prospect rankings currently, or at least evals on guys, and you could watch me like. Oh, now they're in the red zone. Holy moly. Oh, dad. His dad's stupid. Come on, dude. His dad was an NFL Hall of Famer. Too early. Too early to make that comparison. Yeah, if you want to see my full like prospect rankings, current big board though, I'm about to switch it up. Now that I've got my prospect rankings out, you can check that out. You can, it gets updated like literally in real time as I do an eval, or if a new player pops up, it'll be dropped there. You'll be the first one to know about it. So if that's something you're interested in, go take a gander at it. It helps support me and the channel. It allows me to have more time to be able to do this, and I'm hoping, you know, to be able to do more stuff for y'all in the future. Who's an underrated Dolphins player? Raheem Mostert. Underrated. I feel Robert Hunt. No one really talks a lot about him, but he's really good. Defensively, like Christian Wilkins isn't a big stat guy, isn't a guy that's gonna be like that you're flabbergasted with, but like dude's good. He's solid. Too easy. Touchdown, game over. Could be. Let's see how Penn State responds. West Virginia with the pick. Oh no. Watch out for Chris Henry Jr. in a few years. Ooh, I don't know where he's out of. When are you gonna do a multiple round mock draft? Oh, dude, I'm hoping to do a 7-rounder next, or at least Monday or Tuesday. It kind of depends because also my kid's about to drop, and those take a lot of work. I'm hoping to do that 7-rounder. I'm gonna start working it on Sunday night, just because there's a lot of Photoshop that goes involved with that too. So you're gonna get a big meaty mock draft at the beginning of this week, before I have a kid, ideally. And they're going for the 2 to make it a 14-point game. More on sides. Great. How do I feel about Devon Witherspoon? Check out my cornerback rankings. Just came out this week. False start offense. And this is where they go for the kick. Harrison's going to be a first. Yeah, hopefully, Aiden, you are in the chat. Yeah, I'll get you hooked up with the Patreon after this. And I'm trying to come up with ideas to make it a little bit more visually appealing. I mean, there's only so much you can do with the Google spreadsheet. But I just want to give y'all as much information as possible in the easiest way. And information that matters, so. Also, Aiden, if you're in the chat, Discord's in the link in the description of the video, so take a look at it. I'm a sucker for juniors. Arkansas 41-20. I mean, it's Auburn. Come on, guys. Looking forward to the mock. Yeah, it should be pretty lit. You had, golly, dude, that feels so cringe saying, yeah, it's gonna be lit. Oh my gosh, dude. Act your age, Broshmo. You had him 6'7", right? Forgot predictions. I'll rewatch it. I can't remember where I had him exactly, but yeah, it's in that range. I feel more confident saying like 7'8". But I mean, somewhere around there. JSN will be the next Cooper Cup. Not necessarily, but I mean, it'll be a similar role. TCU has arguably provided the game winning or game of the week. Got it, Dylan. In the last 5 weeks, the beat 4 ranked opponents and are about to beat West Virginia. Oh, I forgot Heartline was the one of the assistant coaches. Oh my gosh. They're imploding. Penn State's imploding. My gosh, I could probably do a stock report on just this game. What year is this JT Cat? Man, this game's getting out of here real quick. Second year player. And Ohio State, how they have this crap listed, so hard to look at. He was part of the 2021 class. So in his second season, blah blah blah. So he's just a sophomore, right? Oh, jeez. This JT Cat's not even eligible. Freaking holy moly, dude. Oh, my gosh. Wish USC could have got him. Yeah. Bet you any team wish. What prospect at wide receiver fits LA? Which LA team? I think Addison for the Chargers would be real nice. They need guys that can separate. 24/7 put his comp is Cameron Hayward coming out. This dude, I thought he was a linebacker. That's how he moves. I thought he was a linebacker. Yeah, I feel like Chargers need a separator. With Guidon down, dude, they don't really have that. And you could tell just what is freaking Justin Herbert's average depth of target? Trash. Golly, dude. This JT Cat is freaking nuts. Alex, typically the stock up videos are only draft eligible guys. I'll try to mention. I want to mention him because wow, this game. I'll definitely mention him. Man, not a lot of Parker Washington in this fourth quarter, unfortunately. All right. Made connection with A. There we go. Florida being Georgia. Go put money on it. Depending on where you look, JTT was either the best or at worst 2-3 recruit out of high school. Oh, okay. If JT continues, I ain't throwing that out. How many Ohio State, or how was Ohio State's last TD switched? Basically, it was a turnover. It was a pick six. Savion Williams, nice big receiver there, sealing the game. Touchdown. The receiver core for TCU is pretty deep. I wouldn't mind a video segment of underclass or underclassmen that caught your eye each week. Yeah, I don't know how much that video would do views-wise. Unfortunately, we're still a very view-driven channel, and I can't exactly do videos that I'm not confident will get a lot of views. Don't have that freedom just yet, but hopefully in the future. I wish I could have a bit more freedom with what I can do. That's why I combined predictions and power rankings for the NFL, because those two videos alone don't do a lot of views. Putting them together, they lose. Still one of my lower videos, but they at least do good views, like decent enough. So someday, man, hopefully I can just push out whatever content I want. But as of right now, that is not the case. So Penn State driving at least. All right, touchdown. Now they just need a couple of onside kicks. Oklahoma State, K-State is on Fox Business Network at the moment. Why? Fox Business Network? What the heck? That's weird. Hey, thanks, Mr. C Breacher. You take it easy. Hopefully you're still in the chat by the time I said goodbye. What round do you see Darnell Washington of Georgia going? So you know how I listed him as a top 75 prospect, Jared? And believe me, there's a lot of sarcasm with this. And a lot of jokes, so don't take it personal. So when I said top 75, I'm thinking like midday 2, second, third round. Give benefit of the doubt. You probably hadn't seen the wide receiver video, and I included tight ends in there just because the class isn't like overwhelming just yet. But yeah, no, Washington's nice. He's nice. No, they're playing Lion King. Home dun dun dun. I don't even know the words. I wonder if that's disrespectful. I don't know. Lion King slaps though. Freaking loves Lion King. All right, got a minute 12. Still want to know your thoughts on Ohio State's Cade Stover. I'll let you know. Like, I haven't watched them outside of this game, and I haven't been able to. I haven't been able, like, I was supposed to get a lot of watching done this week, but with my car being stolen and my wife almost kind of going in labor, kind of, sort of, not really though. I just had unable to do a lot of things this week. So I've just had to deal with a lot. So I could unfortunately not manage my time that well this week because of that. But hopefully I'll have a more absolute. But Stover had at least one heck of a play. Ugh. In a couple of years, you will know the words from memory. Yes, a couple of years, because it's not like that song's been around for 30 years. Miami, Virginia tied at. Oh, I get it, because I have a kid and they'll be watching Lion King a ton. Touche. Miami, Virginia going to OT at 6 apiece. That's just freaking great. Tell me how quick that hurricane season just got poopy. Dude, that right tackle for Penn State picked on this game. Picked on. Yo, Ohio State, dude, don't support the bullying of the Penn State right tackle. I don't think that's okay. Jalen Rager. Okay, Max Dugan was not that good like 2 or 3 years ago. Rager did not hold him back. Max has gotten much better every year. Right, Henderson goes down. Tyler Van Dyke is not him. Man's hurt. Kansas State with the quick TD to go up 7-0. Hey, quick question, Dylan, since you're watching. Is Adrian Martinez started playing today? Cal's gonna beat Oregon. I don't know about that. I know they're honoring Marshawn Lynch at the Cal game, which is nice. Didn't Andy Dalton go to undefeated at TCU? He went to TCU. I can't remember if he went undefeated. That was back when TCU was like real hot before they went into their slumping years. Isn't it wild? Both them and Boise State, like, after being like freaking powerhouses of the group of five. Well, I guess more so Boise State, not TCU. TCU's been in the Big 10 or Big 12 forever. But as they they were like powerhouses, and then suddenly they just go into big slumps. Oh, Howard's starting quarterback for K-State? Okay. Yeah, Martinez is out. Thank you, Izzy. Dang, Izzy, I haven't seen you in the chat, bro. Where you been? Dude, Ohio State just taking pictures on the sideline. Oh, I got you, Alex. I got you, Alex. All right, there we go. That's the finale. Oh, dude. Anthony Richardson against Georgia. Good luck. Godspeed. We'll see. Yeah, no. Tyler Van Dyke, he got hurt. Last game. They've been going with Jake Garcia. He filled in last week, and then he's starting today. But that's the game. Go ahead, enjoy the rest of your college football day. I guess that's the best way to put it. I'll see y'all again Monday. I'll be trying to get that 7-round mock draft out to y'all as soon as possible. But as always, until next time, you be easy, my friends. Thank you. And hey, have a safe Halloween, and I love you.